Welcome to another video on the color experiment, and this time we have all my orange colors, the ones that have orange in the name, have an orange pigment, or to my eye they look orange. I'll start with this Senelia orange. It's a PO73. It's a very bright orange, to me leaning slightly to red or pink, especially in this lighter value. Easy to lift, somewhat transparent. With all my Senelia colors, I noted some of the deposits. Very few of them have just like a perfect dark line, but probably at the end of this series I'm gonna cut all these strips out and then arrange them on different brands or in a rainbow order, or I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but many possibilities. I'm probably not gonna leave them in this notebook since I don't know exactly if I fill these gaps. If I get more colors in the same family range, it might be hard to squeeze them in, but yeah, that's future plans. Perinon Orange right here by Daniel Smith. This is one of the colors I bought to complete a rainbow palette from Dr. Otokano. Was one of her recommendation. Very pretty orange. Again, I would say more like a reddish orange, and I would say a reddish orange just because at the bottom here we have this color that's named red orange, that to me doesn't look red at all. To me this is almost like a perfect tangerine orange color, and that gives to leaves to say it also in the translation, because in the original name right here on the Senelia tube it says Orange de Saturne. I think that's how you say it in French, but and it's translated red orange. More correctly, maybe satin red. I think that's the third one here. It's a German satin rot, so that's more like the name of the color. But red orange, it's a little bit confusing if you expect the red orange to be redder than the Senelia orange. Third on the list was this transparent pyro orange, a PO71. Staining, it's still a lot of pigment left after I tried to lift. This is a core color, classic core, very nice dispersion. I actually like this edge here. I'm not sure how I can incorporate that in a painting, but if you have any idea how to control this particular edge, just write it in the comments. I read most of my comments. I try to reply to as many as I can. Actually, sometimes I enjoy my comments more than anything else. And then red orange from Senelia, which is a mix of a PO43, that's the same pigment as the Perinon orange, and a yellow PY83. And you can see the difference between these two pigments. I think this definitely more yellow in this combination here. On this dark line, a lot of white, and I want to bring it closer to the camera. I did use a lot of pigment straight from the tube, but as you can see, maybe semi-transparent in a concentrated form. On this side, I chose to swatch my desaturated or burnt oranges, which we do have another set of the quinacridone burnt orange, the PO48, and burnt sienna, and even transparent red oxide you'll see in a future video. Definitely on the orange side, but more desaturated. These colors, I think, I still like to think of them as orange. Chinese orange from Senelia, which I believe this is like a specific blend they made for a famous artist. I want to say Matisse, but I might be wrong. Very nice color. I can see why you would like it. It's one of those interesting colors in mass tone. Has an interesting vibrancy, kind of golden, I would say. Almost I could see myself using it if I add a little bit more yellow as a quinacridone gold. And I have to make a note to try an experiment with this blend. And I can see why quinacridone gold, because it has PY150 that you normally see in blends of quinacridone gold. PR209, another favor of my pigment, and a pigment brown just to neutralize it just slightly. Golden Baroque Red, this is a pigment I didn't encounter it in a lot of brands. It's a PO65, it's from Old Holland. It's a very interesting color. I can see myself painting nature scenes, autumn landscapes. Very, very beautiful, and for being one pigment, I don't encounter this as often. Next to it, the alizarin gold, it's a PR177 and a PY42, something that's somewhat similar. So if you don't have access to the golden Baroque Red, you can try this. But the alizarin gold from Da Vinci is just slightly redder. Interestingly, has the same properties, a little bit of a shine in a very concentrated form, and the same desaturated orange, almost like a skin tone in a diluted swatch right here. Similar properties, maybe the golden Baroque Red slightly easy to lift, but about the same, and the alizarin gold dispersing a little bit more easy. And here you can probably see a little bit of the yellow trying to separate from the PR77. But overall, these are my oranges. I know it's a color that's easy to mix if you have a red and a yellow in your basic palette, but I just like the amazing range of variation when you think of orange, from something that's very bright to desaturated, leaning towards red or yellow, and anything in between. But these are all my oranges that I have at this point. Hopefully I'll paint more with them, but I'll see you in my next video when I'm probably gonna swatch the burnt oranges, just so we can keep up with this trend. Yeah, hope you have a good summer. I'll see you soon.